Hello there, this is Nikolai, the manga boomer.
And I am Kai, the anime zoomer. And this is our podcast, Anime Zoomer.
And manga boomer.
Perfect. Hello there. In today's episode 24, which is actually the day of Christmas, and not just 25, like in other countries. Because in Germany, it's 24th, not 25. We will talk about anime and Christmas presents. So basically, we will talk about merch. Topics will be merch that we like and that we would like to give as a present, like to receive as a present as we. In the background, there's a slideshow with some of our merch that we have. Yes, for visual representation.
Okay, so my first question is, what would you define as merch? And why do you buy merch? Two questions actually.
Yeah. Merchandise is, I don't know the exact definition of it, but merchandise for me is products that are labeled as a specific brand that you can identify with the brand itself.
Yes, I would have said the same. Something that represents the brand. For example, a shirt from Chainsaw Man, a pillow from Chainsaw Man, a plushie, and so on.
Yes. Merch can be from everything, like Harry Potter to um Linkin Park or anything.
Yes.
There's the merch about everything.
Yes, because money can be made with everything everywhere.
If it has at least some fame.
Yes. Then why do you buy merch?
I buy merch because I want to show that I really like the brand in itself, and I want to support it in buying merch of it. I don't know how to explain it without using the word merchandise.
Support and appreciation are really good terms, I think.
And it also looks nice.
Yes.
I buy it.
Because you want to not show to yourself, but for other people as well. When somebody comes in your room and sees, for example, your plushies from something or your One Piece bedwear, then they think, "Ooh, this needs is really important for this guy, and he must appreciate the show that he has so much of this."
True, true.
Also, it's nice to support the artists or the people that you like with buying their merch.
Mm. Yes, two quick questions from you. So, what was your first ever merch that you had? Do you remember that?
Oof, it's a long time ago. It was probably
Yeah.
some things that I bought on holiday trips with my parents when we were in America and we were visiting Disneyland. I think it
Mm.
was a Pluto plush. That's one of my oldest plushies.
Uh, we only talk about anime. That's about anime merch. Do you
Ah,
remember your first anime merch?
a One Piece figure, but I don't remember which. I think a Whitebeard figure was my first. I bought it at Gamescom. It was in my school days. 8 or 9 years ago, maybe.
Ah, okay.
Then, do you remember yours?
Um, I think it was my Chopper plushie, but I'm not sure about it. I really, I had some. I don't know if I had merch before my shop up. Could be possible, but I don't really know about it. Yes, I think my Chopper plushie was my first, even though I'm not sure.
It's at least one of your firsts.
Yes, definitely. Or maybe it was the katana that I have. I think it could be the katana actually. Ah, it doesn't matter to be honest.
You said you had two questions.
No, I had just one question.
Then I have one other question for you, which before sparked when I talked about the Pluto plush. Do you
Hmm.
know why we buy souvenirs?
What do you mean by that?
I wrote a uni paper about it, so when you buy a souvenir, the souvenir has
Hmm.
one job. When you see it on the shelf, it needs to trigger a cognitive reaction. When you see the
Yes.
souvenir, you need to remember the place where you were, the things that you've done while buying it, and so on. I think
Hmm.
anime merch could also classify as some as souvenirs because when they're traveling to Japan and buying some merch there, you think about
Hmm.
Japan. Or when you're going to some conventions with some friends and they bought something for you or you bought something with them, then
Yes.
it also counts.
Hmm. I do have merch from Japan, and I still remember where I get those from and how did I get them. Um, Still in my head that I bought. I had one figure that's behind me on my shelf behind me from a crane game in Japan.
Nice.
Or actually, the Ace Fire Fruit, my night lamp on my desk, is also from a crane game.
I mean, you also bought one specific piece of merchandise that you have with me on a convention,
Which one?
a body pillow.
Yes.
So because of that, you will remember the convention, even though the convention was mid.
Yeah, yeah. True, I bought the body pillow there. I forgot.
You are carrying it around while we were on the convention. It was really funny. And while we were standing in the train station, all the people were looking at you.
It was so embarrassing. Uh, um, yeah.
I have one last question before we talk about the categories of merch.
Mm.
Do you always have to buy merch? Or
Uh,
can you classify something self-made as merch?
uh, I would I would call safe made if it's clearly visible that it's from this specific brand. Then I would call it still merch from this brand.
Yes, because it still shows your appreciation.
Mm.
For example,
I
when I
mean,
had my exams, my mother made a huge Luffy drawing on the poster that we have when making Abitur. I
yes,
think I think I showed it to you, or at least saw it in my room.
yes, I saw it in your room. So I would call it merchandise too, because you could clearly um, see that it's Luffy from One Piece, so you
Yes,
could declare it as merchandise.
yes. Plus, I also have some self-made posters in my room. Behind my reading chair, there is I printed out a bunch of manga panels and covers and made a really huge poster of them. It's also, I would say, is merch, but still
Yes.
self-made.
Yes.
Do you have any other general points about merch, or should we talk about specific types of merch next?
Uh, I don't know what to add, so let's
Then,
go on.
do you want to start with your first category of merch, or should I start?
Ah, I was taking a sip.
Nearly, died.
Yes. Um, the types of merchandise do you clarify as types of merchandise?
You have overcategory merch, and types are, for example, figurines, plushies, pillows, bedwear, posters, and so forth.
Hmm. So what's the undercategory of it? Are you said there are categories of it.
Yes, merch is the big thing,
Hmm?
and the undercategories are figurines and stuff, and bedwear and so
Okay.
on.
That's what you meant. Okay.
Yes,
I misunderstood you.
maybe I've misspoken. Never mind.
Yes. I mean, the basic types are figurines or plushies, or even those, how would you call it? Those Funky Pop figures.
Ah,
Okay. Okay, they
Funko
are
Pop.
figures.
Yes,
Yes.
but they are meh.
I mean, there are people that like them.
Yes, some of them are cool, but some of them are ass.
Yes. I mean, taste is different for every person. So,
Yes, but I think
yes.
figurine is a good starting point. Do you like figurines, or do you think they are unnecessary?
I have them in my behind me, so I like them, of course. I
Yes,
mean, they are nice deco article for a reap or a fan if you want to show that you like a specific brand with styling your apartment or room.
I think what I also like about figurines that you can show your favorite character or
Mm,
some favorite scenes from the show when the character is doing a certain pose, like pose where they transform or when they are transformed.
yes.
I think a good example are the Chainsaw Man figures that I have when Denji is transformed. For example, my most expensive figure when there's the pose when he cut through the Bad Devil. That was a cool
Mm,
scene.
yes.
Or when Makima's doing the bang. Obviously a famous scene for manga readers, but anime readers will know eventually when Mappa is getting their
Mm,
shit together.
true.
In terms of figurines, I have a question for you to ask.
Mm,
It's an either or question, but not the one that I would ask in the end.
okay.
Would you rather have one nicer, expensive figurine or many smaller, cheaper figurines, but from different brands?
Definitely smaller and different one. I mean, one big figurine is cool, but it's only one, and I don't
Yes.
know where I should place it if it's really big.
A
And
statue, for example. There are some really insane statues.
yes, I wouldn't have even space for a big statue like this in my room because it's small.
Yes.
So I really have space for only small figures.
Yes. Plus, I'm not a hardcore sim, so I don't have one show or person to which I simp. I have many things that I like.
Yes,
So all
me
those
too.
many things need appreciation.
Yes, I'm not like a go-to fangirl.
Besides
Um,
figures, there are also acrylic stands. Do you like those, or do you find those meh?
what?
Acrylic stands.
What is acrylic stand?
Acrylic.
What
They
is this?
they are basically those two-dimensional figures. They're like a standable print. You know what I
Huh?
mean when you see it.
You mean like a cardboard print?
Yes.
Wait,
A- It's a cardboard print, but out of plastic, kinda. That's a good word. It's obvious when you see
ah,
it.
those,
Yes, those
okay.
ones. Those ones.
Nah, I don't like them that much.
I
I
think
like,
some of them are fine.
I don't like those figurines. I don't know. They could be cool. Don't misunderstand me. I have even one of Power on my desk, but I don't know.
I have also Power One. I think those two are kind of nice for chibi acrylic figures because I have two chibi Power Ones and I have one that is really cute. It was the one when we were at our first Gamescom. Do you remember it?
Long time ago.
No. It's in the
I
background. It's a really cute one. Do you have anything
I
else
just
for? Ah, yes, you have.
I just remember those pictures from the Gamescom or the live stream. Do you remember the live stream which I
Yes,
was in?
he was hunting streamers and being an NPC in the background.
You were there too. You were the NPC too.
Yes, but they did not hunt.
True.
They was in the background. That's correct.
Yes. Let's talk about different types of merchandise,
Yes.
like plushies. One of my favorite. I mean, I have quite a few plushies.
Ah, plushies. Well, I have one thing shortly to say. I remember what my first anime merchandise was. It's my
Hmm.
big fat Chonka Pikachu, which I got from my cousin when I was 4 or 5.
Ah,
Now I
okay, okay.
remember. Now we can continue.
I see. Um, yes, I liked plushies since I was little. I had a big dolphin plushie when I was a kid. And yes, so I surely had to buy a plushie as my first merch. Maybe, I don't remember that. But it was really early that I bought Shopper. I have in a long time. Um, yes, I bought even those Pokemon plushies a few days ago. It's in my shot. Go check it out. Yes, I really liked him. They are so soft and you can cuddle really easily with them. It's really nice. Do you like plushies?
Yes. I also had a plushie collection when I was a little boy. I bought them as souvenirs from my holiday trips a lot.
Hmm.
What is your favorite plushie that you have?
Uh,
Or that you want to have? Could also be a good
act-
answer.
actually, I bought a Pochta plushie from Wish. I think it was Wish or yeah. At this time, Temu wasn't a thing, so I bought it on Wish for like 10 euros, and I thought, it is scam when I bought this. But then it arrived, and it turned out quite okay. It actually surprised me.
That was the answer that I was hoping for. Because Pochta plush are goated.
Yes.
Pochta is perfectly for a plushie. He's cute and little
Mm,
boy.
yes. And it is actually quite big, as you can see in the pictures that I showed you. It's not small.
Yes. I have three Pochta plush as well. I've got one small one that got gifted from Japan from a friend, one that I got
Mm.
from a convention, and one that I bought for myself.
I'm very happy about this Pochta plushie that I bought it on Wish, even though I don't like Wish. But
Understandable.
but at this time I didn't care about it, and I wanted to make some research.
Testing the waters. How
Mm.
it actually is.
Mm. I mean, I don't buy on Wish or Temu or anything like this shit anymore.
Yes. It's better that way. Scam.
Yes. I actually saw some social media posts about G-In products with a scorpion inside them. And
Ah, yes, I heard about it as well.
it's actually funny though.
Kind of wild.
Imagine getting isekai'd by a fucking scorpion in your clothing package.
Yes,
then Aqua comes and laughs at you.
understandably.
True.
While we are
Uh,
talking about plush, there is something that you could easily connect with plush. It's bedwear and pillows.
hmm.
I think you have more in that regard than I. I just recently
Actually,
bought a Podstar pillow, that's it.
dude, I actually have a Senku pillow, a Rengoku pillow, um, One Piece bedwear, Pokemon bedwear, uh, Waxley pillow, a body pillow.
Stacked.
So that's about it, I think, for now. Maybe I will buy even more of bed stuff in the future because I like anime in my bed, but not in a sexual context. So
Says the guy who has a body pillow.
actually, I haven't touched like it's laying on my bed, but I'm laying in front of it. It's just laying behind me.
It's just chilling.
Yes, I am actually laying on the front side, and it's the pillow is on the back side. Yeah, that's about it about my bed. Where I think.
Oh, I forgot I have also a small chainsaw man pillow. Besides the Podstar one that I bought recently. I got it also from a conventional lucky bag.
Ah, hmm. Yes. Another big thing that it's pretty widespread is mugs. There are a lot of mugs about anime,
Yes.
and I don't use mugs, but even I have two mugs with anime merch.
Yes. I have also some because I tend to buy lucky bags and there are always mugs in the lucky bag.
True. Hmm. I got my two out of lucky packs. I
Yep.
mean, I mean it's cheap to produce, and yeah,
Yes. It's someday when I will be old, I will be a coffee drinker and not an energy drink drinker. So then those mugs will come in handy.
I will never drink coffee. Never in my life. Maybe tea,
Yes, tea could be
but
something for you because you like iced tea as well.
hmm, I'm a big iced tea fan because in Germany it's different than in other countries. In Japan they actually had some iced tea which almost tasted like German iced tea. It was at the first day at the airport in Japan where I tried those.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I think there's another type of merch that I want to talk about. It's specifically
Uh,
for the manga readers. It's art books.
ah, yes.
If you love a manga, there's an art book. If an art book is not that expensive, then you should buy it if you really love the manga.
Hmm.
I mean, most of the art books that I have cost like 20 or 30 bucks. That's a solid price.
Yes.
The only expensive one that I had was the Doridoro one, but that cost 60 bucks, so still
Oh.
acceptable. And this art book has double the size in terms of pages than the other ones.
Ooh. 60 bucks. Quite expensive though.
Yes, but it has 300 pages, so or even more.
I pre-ordered Sid Meier's, which was $100.
Not 160.
Yeah, but you could buy a game.
So oh yeah, this what you mean. Yeah, sure, but Could also buy 10 volumes of manga.
True.
I mean, you need to read some series where there's really good art, then you will understand. I mean, there's a Demon Slayer art book, but is it really worth it to see Demon Slayer's art on those big pages?
You always have to bash on Demon Slayer.
Of course. But art
Yeah,
books
they.
are good presents when you find some of for $30 or $20.
Mhm. But you have to know the person you are gifting it.
Yes, or at least their taste.
Mhm.
That's why, for example, I think gifting you an art book is quite easy. Because when I come in your room, I see One Piece, and there are some One Piece art books as well.
Mhm.
So that would be a solid buy.
But you would also see Pokemon. You would see Chainsaw Man.
Demon Slayer, Rembo.
Mm, Yes. You would even see JoJo's.
Stando. Jojo.
You know my Jotaro figure that I got from.
Yes,
Yes.
it's on the thumbnail from one of your shorts. So I
Oh,
know it.
my Lamb figure.
Linked,
Figure.
yes, linked with art books. There's another category of merch that I want to talk about briefly.
Mm.
Would you consider manga as merch?
No, I
Because
don't.
if you are an anime only, then you could buy just a manga volume from your favorite scene. For example, from Demon Slayer episode 19 or the scene where Rengoku died. Or if you just like a cover, you could put it in your room and present it just like that.
That's kind of cringe, though. I don't like this. You buy a manga because you want to read the story and not just for, oh, here's my manga. I bought it because one scene looks cool.
I mean, if
That
you want to read your favorite scene in manga form from the anime, then you are still reading it.
uh, actually I do when there's a cool scene in anime and I want to read the scene, then I'm
Aha!
reading it online.
Online!
I
I...
Yes, because I don't want to buy the manga for just this scene. I actually wanted to see how the Isagi goal looks.
You mean the last one from the U20 game, or?
Hmm.
Ah, I remember, yes.
Oh, we should have said that it's a spoiler.
Happens.
So I think that it concludes it for the types.
Want to talk about one type which is also a good present,
Hmm.
which are prints, posters, and displays.
Oh yeah,
Because you've bought one displayed.
yes, I did.
It's basically unrelated, even though it's leak. That
I mean,
counts.
Arcane could be considered an anime, in my
Yes,
opinion. I don't know what others think, but for me, it's kinda anime.
it has the same vibe, definitely.
Yes. Mm,
So, do you like displays, posters, prints, and so forth?
yes. I mean, on display there are a lot of there's One Piece, JoJo's. It's not a sponsorship,
Yes, but
sadly.
displays are sick. They are
Mm,
really sick. I have four of them, so
actually, a cool brand.
yes.
Which in the future, if you'd like to cooperate with us, I
Yes.
will show you displays. So yeah, that's about it, right?
Yes, if you don't have anything else, then we will go on to the next part.
Uh, no, I don't think so.
Then
I mean, there are other merchandise types, articles. We don't have to count all of them in.
Yes. We are just giving the examples that we like.
Hmm.
Then
So for you as president, I would buy.
before you say what you buy, I think we should also make a kind of price range. Let's say if you
Yes.
want to give a family member, a friend, or someone else something on Christmas, should be, let's say, around 30 or 50 bucks maximum.
Actually, 50 to 100 if you
If you're
earn good.
generous, yes.
Yes.
Could make 100 as maximum. It's also fine.
Hmm. So there's a difference between family and friends.
Yes.
Yes, so because we have friends, I would spend like 25 to 50 bucks as a
Same.
present. Um, I would go with should you call it those manga bundles,
Box sets.
box sets? I would go with a box set of a manga that you like, but I would assure you don't have this one, so I can buy it for you. And
Yes. That's
uh,
also important if you have a weak friend, you need to figure out if they have something like AniList or My Anime List. Because on
hmm,
those sites you can track what they've already read or watched and
yes.
how they rated it. So for example,
So
your 10 out of 10 shows are definite contenders for merch. And mine
hmm,
as well.
so you definitely have to ask your friend or your family member un 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 uh, I don't remember the German word for it.
The German word for it, he's brainly. We just use
Uh,
the English word then.
I don't remember that English word too. It's a blank.
Oh no,
Um,
losing it.
unauffällig.
Ah, sneakily.
Yes.
Or without causing attraction or being spotted.
Mhm.
Or,
And
or without suspicion. That's a good one.
yes, without suspicion, it's good. Sus. Yeah, you don't want to get sussed or you're the imposter.
Yes.
um, and actually a figurine or something. So a box set of manga and a figurine would be safe for you. Definitely, 100%.
Yes. Even those, I already have those, but in Germany we have some publishers to do every five manga volumes a box set. For example, you could buy for the Dandadan fans. When the anime end, you could check where the anime ended, and then you could buy, for example, volume 5 to 10 in a box set and give it to a fan. Because the box set is around with all the mangas, I think 45 bucks it is. So it's in the price range, and they have something
Yes.
cool. Same goes for Blue Lock.
Hmm. So what would you buy me?
I mean, the same thing, a box set would be good for you because, for example, after the Blue Lock U20 match ends, for example, I could find out where this is and give you the corresponding Blue box set, not Blue Lock. Blue Lock. Blue box is other sports show.
Yes,
But for you, I would go for a plushie or a pillow because I know you like those.
I do.
And maybe a figurine, but it depends.
Yes, definitely on the price.
Yes, because there are some cool looking figurines that you can get for 30 bucks, but some that are look mid.
Hmm, definitely. And maybe the quality is as if you buy on some Amazon sketchy second
Yes,
dealer.
I have my trusted shop where I buy figurines for a good price, so that wouldn't be a problem.
Mm,
Or
I s-
because I like displays, I would buy you more displays.
mm,
But you had a good point. Buying merch is also important. How would you buy merch at best?
actually, the most of the time when I buy merch, I'm on Amazon and I'm in a shopping spree. So I search on Amazon um, for merch. I'm like this. I'm just looking, and when I find something interesting, then I'm thinking, cool, maybe I should buy that. And if I really, really um, dude, what the fuck is going on today with my English?
He's
I don't know
tired.
the words. Um, I convicted myself to buy it, then I buy it.
When you're convinced. You're
Yes,
so
I
much in
convinced
awe that
myself.
you need it.
Yes. Um, but I'm rarely on different anime stores sites than Amazon. There are a lot of sketchy sites that I really don't trust.
Yes. I buy most some of my merch in conventions because when you're on a convention you can see, for example, the figurine or the plushie pillow or whatsoever that you want to buy.
Yes.
Plus the risk is relatively low that it's get damaged. Well, when it's going to get damaged, it's your fault. You're sucked,
Hmm.
not the people delivering your package. Because sometimes when you buy a figurine on Amazon, I'm kind of scared because Amazon packaging is sketchy.
Yes, it is.
I have another trusted shop where I buy it's Akonia, not sponsored, where I buy my figurines and my mangas because they are packaged like it's Fort Knox. They are so safe and secure. I found the shop randomly because I watched another German manga hero who did the unboxing, and I saw that they had some really good packaging. So
I
that's why I'm
see.
buying there.
Hmm.
I mean, for example, I bought 11 hardcover mangas for Gundams in the shop, and they had the mangas, and the mangas were wrapped with two or three sides, sides of paper and uh, cushions. I don't the cushion folio. I don't know how it's pronounced in English. Because their
But
packaging is so supreme, I want to tell a story before we go on. I bought one figurine there. This was a sitting Makima cup noodle stand, and I don't know what happened, but the package courier they damaged the package so hard, but the figurine was still intact because there were so many layers. This was insane how secure this thing was. Because everything was torn to shred, even the package from the figurine, but the figurine itself was intact. This was really lucky. Now you can continue.
did you get your money back for
No.
that?
I mean, your figurine was intact, so.
Ah,
It
okay.
was just the packaging that was pressed and ripped. So
Ah, okay.
everything was alright.
And then it's fine.
Yes, then I don't care.
Yes. For me, I would like definitely some plushies. I can actually check my Amazon wish list right now for what I would like to get. So my Amazon wish list, we have some not Lego, but different bricks. Uh, how is the ship called? The first one from One Piece?
Flying
Going
lamp.
Merry.
A flying
No,
lamp
going
is a flying lamp. It's called in German.
Going
Going
merry
merry is
is
the English term, or the
yes.
original term. Let's say it like that. In Japanese, it's going merry as well.
I have Ocarina from Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
You.
I have another bricks one from with the Pikachu model. I have a Mitsuri plushie, which I really want.
Ah, yeah.
Uh, a Makima plushie,
Ah, yeah.
a Slime plushie. I really like plushies. I have our tea bedwear, which would be nice because it's black and I like black. You in my free time, I 80% of the time I wear black, so black is a good choice.
Going to a
So,
funeral all the time, Kappa.
so I have like 60% plushies on my list. There are some hoodies, an anime figure, but most of them are plushies. An Eevee plushie.
Another one. Ah, but hoodies is another question that I wanted to ask you.
Hmm.
Anime, wearable anime merch. Do you have some or do you want to have some? For example, a hoodie from your favorite show.
Uh,
I know you have a One Piece shirt from a Burger King thing, but would you wear
hmm.
those in public and why or why not?
Actually, I don't care. I like this one from Burger King, and I would wear it in on the public. I don't care about this.
Yes, me neither. It's just hard to find something in my size because I'm a big chonker man.
Hmm.
But I think it's hard to get this someone as a present because I would be unsure if they want to wear it or if the motif that I searched out for them is good and they are comfortable in wearing it.
Yes.
So that's why I would be careful with clothing, or at least anime themed clothing. I mean, but for you, if I would buy you an anime themed clothing, an eye Gao shirt would be something for you. You would proudly wear it, right?
Maybe.
It was just a joke. I saw some guys on a convention with that shirt, and it was definitely a sight to behold.
Hmm.
So as a conclusion, we have figurines and plushies, and manga box sets are the way to go as presents. Or did I forget something?
No. It's I don't need Max. I don't like Max.
Yes. I mean, having one
Yeah,
is fine, but having more than one is overkill.
yes. I don't even use those. I don't need this.
Understandable. Then should we go on with our hot takes and progress and either or questions?
Yes.
I've made quite a bit of progress because I'm done with the tedious uni presentation, so I have more free time. The first thing that I've read was the Shoujo Hello Innocent. It was a nice romance story with pleasant art to look at, but the ending was kinda weird. But it has a really beautiful box set, so solid 7 out of 10 shoujo romance. Should I go on with my progress, or do you have something that you want to talk? Or should one
Yeah,
person
then
finish
I
theirs? Then I've read JoJo's Part 5. I think you watched this part, right?
is it genre?
Yes, Italian one, Golden Wind.
Okay, yeah. I watched it.
I liked this part, but I had some issues with it. First of all, the setting was cool because I like Italy. I was there a bunch of times.
Hmm.
I speak the language a bit. I had a course on uni because I needed a third language. Plus, I like the sidecast. The characters are really cool. But I think Giorno is kinda whack, even though his design
Yeah.
is cool. Do you like part
I
5 or?
No, it's one of the weakest parts. I mean, 4, 5, 6 are all weak in my opinion.
Huh? Part 4 is my favorite.
Ah,
I think part 4 is really cool. I like the slice of life setting with the stands mixed in. I think it's a good. It flows good together.
it's not cool. I don't like it.
I, then the next thing where I made progress is Bokuben. Wow, we never learn. I watched 11 episodes. I wanted to watch the 12th one today, but I forgot.
First season?
Basically, I didn't watch the last episode of first season because I forgot.
Ah,
But I'm basically done with the first season. My
actually,
feelings.
no,
What's
yes,
actually?
you go on and then I say something about it.
Okay. My feelings on the show are mixed because I don't like two of the three main heroines. But I like some of the sidecasts, and when the sidecast gets my focus, the episodes are good. But when the main characters are in focus, I really don't like it that much. I don't like the short glass girl and the sporty tank. I think those two are annoying or boring.
Yeah.
So because of that, I did not like the first episodes and the show in the beginning. But in the later episodes, there were some other cool characters. For example, I like the other science girl, I like the teachers, and the girl who works in the maid cafe. But what I also don't like is show that most of the hairstyles are bad. They annoy me. They look awful.
It's just the main character who has this look.
Some of the girls have also criminal hairstyles. The short glasses girl's hairstyle is ass.
She's irrelevant. So,
She's a main character.
you mean Ogata?
Yes.
Ah, she just has short hair. She,
I think it looks kind of weird with a. It's called pony watch on her forehead. I think it looks
actually, I
weird.
actually I like this hairstyle.
I think it looks kind of weird. But preferences are different, so. But because I liked the last episodes, I will at least continue watching a few episodes more. Because the show beginning was not good, but ending towards season 1 was definitely better.
Yes, I had the same feeling when starting. It was, yeah, okay. But over the time, it went like, it's funny, it's nice, and the fan service is really good.
Hmm.
I like the fan service of the show.
Uh, it's okay. There's much better fan service. So plus the blue-haired girl is really funny. I like her facial expressions. I tend to like characters who have a sudden change in facial expressions like Grapefruit Dreaming, so that's a W character.
Actually, I finished this anime a few days ago, and I'm really disgusted about the ending.
Harems with bad endings. Where could have seen that coming?
You
Classic.
will see when you get there, it's definitely annoying.
Yes, but I will get there slowly because I only watch like one episode a day or at max two.
Mm.
Because when I watch too much, it's a boring or annoying. So
About my progress, I just, yeah, it's just my usual stuff. But yesterday I had some episodes that I had to catch up to with an anime that Nikolai really likes the manga about.
yes, a better harem story.
It's a Quint rip-off.
I mean, the author was assisted by the quintuplets, so
It's tying the knot with an Amagami sister. Yeah. The show is like a Quint rip-off, like I said. So definitely has the same rating as Quint's, maybe one less.
at least the ending isn't out and bad. So because when the ending is good, then the show will be really good. Plus, I think you will soon see another aspect why I like this show in the second season, which is airing next season.
Okay.
Then there will come some new situations that are untypical for your standard high school rom-com, which I like.
I see.
But but I don't want to spoil you too much. So need to watch in a with next few episodes, and then we can talk about it in the corresponding podcast episode.
Yeah.
So on to our either or questions. I have one that is fitting to our episode. Would you rather get from someone a personalized present where they try to figure out what is good for you, but the present could suck? Or would you get some kind of coupon or money with which you can buy what you like?
That's hard actually. I don't like to fake like being enthusiastic about a present. I don't like.
The good old grandma socks.
Yes. Um. Actually, I rather would have a coupon or just money.
Yes.
When I can buy myself something I like. I hate to
Yes.
fake those reactions.
I'm in the same camp, so it's just I have a very specific things that I want and like it. I think it would be quite hard to pick out a present for me.
Hmm.
So that's why I would be more happy about money. Then this one was rather quick. What's your question?
Do you rather own an exclusive anime figure of your favorite character or a wearable custom-made cosplay this old same character?
Hmm. I would probably take a figurine because for cosplay you need to be in shape. And I'm not in shape, so
I mean, you could you could cosplay this guy from Mushoku before he died. You know what I mean?
I mean I should could play cosplay Kaiman. That would work. It's one of my favorites.
Hmm.
But I think if I would want to cosplay someone with a good cosplay, not with some cheap cosplay, and I would also need to get in shape to do justice for the character. That would be
I
really
mean,
important.
there are a lot of oversized cosplayers. It doesn't matter, to be honest, if you are oversized. If you really feel your cosplay by your
Yes, I know. But I want to do the character justice because I really like them. So, what's your take?
my take is actually the same. I never did cosplay and I probably never will, so the figure is definitely the right choice.
I did one time cosplay, but it was a scuffed cheap cosplay. I basically had my hair a bit different, wore a white shirt with a tie, and that was the Devil Hunter outfit from Chainsaw Man. So I was Dennis, Dingy the Goat. Because at the time I had the same hair length, and I just need to go through my hair a bit and had kind of the same hairstyle then. This was really scuffed. I didn't even bind my tie correctly, but this had lore reasons because then she couldn't do it either. Sadly, though, I couldn't find a Makima cosplayer who could bind my tie. F. Quest failed.
I would have barked for her. So yeah, that's about it from the either or questions.
Yes. Should we go on towards the hot takes?
Neon Genesis Evangelion isn't as deep as its fans often claim. It's a compelling exploration of mental health and trauma wrapped in a mecha anime, but much of its depth comes from fans filling in the blanks left by its chaotic production. And I actually can agree with that. I I was really confused when watching Neon Genesis Evangelion, and when the trauma plot happened, I was like, okay, it's just about the trauma of this guy. I wasn't like searching for anything behind the blanks, so I can definitely agree with this hot take. What about you? Do you think it's true? It's not true?
I think we need to define what means as deep as the fans claim. Because there's definitely some deepness in Evangelion and some things, some symbolics that you can think about.
Yes.
But there are obviously things that are deeper and from which you can learn more or find more if you really dig deep. But it depends on how deep you are willing to deep and how motivated you are. Because even in some of the more basic shows, you can find some deep character motivations and deeper stories if you're just willing to find and interpret something. Because interpretation is you can interpret basically everything and find meaning. It's just hard to say if the author wanted to have this meaning as well or something like this.
Yes, but I think what the author wanted to say is that the fans try too much to interpret into anything in Neon Genesis.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
think people also think this because a lot of mecha shows have drawn inspiration from Evangelion.
mm,
I mean, Darling in the Franxx, for example. And then
yes,
those shows get to compare to Evangelion, and the Evangelion fans say, oh, it's an Evangelion ripoff, but it's bad. Evangelion is way deeper, the story is better, yada yada yada.
mm,
I think that's why the show has also this standing.
yes. So, do you have anything to add?
It's a solid show where you can think a lot about it and learn a lot about it. It needs a
Yes.
reread. I think Evangelion is the type of show that highly profits from a reread or a second watch.
Yeah.
But I just only read it once, so maybe someday.
Mm,
On to my hot take. It's a short and simple one. A deep, complicated plot doesn't make a story better than a simple or fun plot. This mindset of a lot of elitist manga and anime fans pisses me off, especially in the 2000s and early 2000 fans. Tens. I think we don't need to talk about the year because the year should not matter in a context like this. But I think because of the fact that the plot isn't deep or complicated does not make it bad. Because if an author wants to write a fun plot that entertains the people, then he got his goal. That's it. If an author wants to write a deep, complicated plot like the one from Evangelion and people are finding meaning in it and interpreting it and analyzing it, then the author was also successful.
I agree with that.
I mean, by that point, all rom-com shows are supposedly bad, which they aren't.
Yes.
Even though the plots are not good, they are simple and entertaining. And fun.
Mm.
Fun is here the important word. For example, do you really think, I know you have not watched 100 Girlfriends, but you know the premise. Do
Yes.
you really think this guy was walking into a show and saying, I'm going to write a good, masterful plot? No, the guy is just having fun. And that's why it's funny. So, anime fans should just enjoy what they are reading for what it is. Anything else for this hot take, or
No,
we,
it's completely fine as with
yes,
what you said.
it was a short take, so
Yeah.
I think then that's it for this episode.
Yes.
What are we going to do next episode?
Next episode we will do a look back on the year 2024.
A review.
Yes, we
Yes.
will look at animes that we enjoyed, um that we showed, that we watched.
That either were coming out or that we watched.
Yes, and we will give some favorites of us. Maybe we will do something like an award show from ourselves, something like this. We will see in the next episode.
What you will get, but what we will get are banger recommendations, so stay tuned.
Yes, definitely. We will see you guys in the next episode. Maybe it's the last episode of this year next
Pro-
week.
Probably. So,
It is. It is actually.
yes. That's why it's the review of the year.
So we will see you guys in the next episode. Have a
Yes.
good one.
Also, have a great holiday and happy Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas, guys.
Nice. Merry Christmas was the word. Bye.
Bye.